guys, Skip here, and got something in the box here today. It's brand new, and it's from Motion RC. I cut the top open here, but I've not looked inside yet. No, looks like I'm missing something here. Ordered this from Motion RC, and they got it here fast as usual. Nice little thank you note. That's always nice to see. I tell you what, they're a pretty cool group of guys down there. Get this out of the box. You can see what we're looking at here. We got the new E-Flite timber. It's the BNF basic. It's 1555 millimeter wingspan. Comes with float. Let's put this over here. It comes with floats. It comes with Tundra tires. It's a bush plane, and it's advertised to be a STOL. STOL, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Aircraft in that it's light enough weight and it's got a lot of power to take up and off, and they're advertising it to be able to take off in 2 feet or less. Well, I've seen planes do that anyway, but this thing here, I've seen videos of it. Looks like it just comes, just rises up and a little bit forward. So looking like it might be real gas. It's got the AS3X with Safe Select. So if I have somebody that's new flying with me, or if I'm not quite flying up to par, that's happened before, I bind this up and put it in Safe Select mode, and then you have just a certain amount of parameters. It won't let you overcorrect or oversteer. It also does the self-leveling. If you let go of the sticks, it's supposed to just stabilize. So let's open it up and see what's in the box. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I think a lot of people were waiting on this a couple months back. They did a pre-order on the thing, and I just figured, considering it was a Horizon hobby, and they're pretty close to home for me here, that it wouldn't take them long to get the thing back in stock. And my guess was right. So let's find the opening here. It's not like a free wing. It's it opens up this way. Let me see. Slides out. It looks like we have 2 sides to this box, so I'm going to be careful not to dump. Oops, that's always good. Not to dump what's in there. I wonder if they've actually inject this foam into the box first. I mean, some of them come out of there so tight. Stay. Don't think we really need that. So take a little peek in here, and yeah, it's kind of double-sided. So. Which side is first, huh? Well, I'm going to guess this side is the first side I want to open up. Be very careful here. We have the instruction manual. Looks like some stickers back here, probably some decals, possibly. That's what I'm thinking. Can't see them. They got a thing backwards in there. So, all right, that's a little thing like that. Deal like that. So that wasn't important. We didn't have to worry about that. wow, there's no weight to this thing. I can see why it's a stall aircraft. They advertise it as it's got the Z-foam construction, but it's a hollow design. It's got big air spaces in there and ribs built in, and all that was for weight, reasons of weight. And I guess they've made it. They put carbon fiber somehow into the styrofoam. I have no idea how they do that. You know, you can't like see anything in there, but they advertise it. It makes it stronger. And take a look at what our wing looks like here. Everything's nicely packaged, nicely wrapped. Even got markings and lettering on the undersides of the wing. You don't always get that sometimes with planes. You know, you get to see the tops of them, but when you go to the bottom side, it doesn't. It just doesn't float the boat. Okay, it does look tight. Interesting too that the servos are already buried in there for you. That'd be good for, you know, flying this off of the water. Okay, let's set this over here very carefully. See what else we got in the box. That's got part of the floats. Yeah, they do tape this stuff up pretty good. It's not bad. They're obviously very careful with it, and nice packaging. Nice packaging. Kind of like you'd see out of Free Wing. Wow. I'm just going to open one of these right now. They've got a cotter pin here, or a cotter key. It's probably for the rudder. And I'm going to guess I don't want that to fall off, but let's take a look here at that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is obviously the bottom side of the thing. Big. Gives me an idea how big this plane's going to be. 55 millimeter. Yeah, that's pretty big. Look at the size of the tires on this thing. They're nice too, guys. Wow. It's going to be nice and quiet. Soft landing. And I see the springs in here for the articulated landing gear. So we got our landing gear. Here's our other float. We'll leave that one wrapped for now. And here's the main section here. I don't know if they used enough tape here or not. I don't want to tear it up just in case, you know, you never know if there should be something that we find that's not quite right. It's just a whole lot easier to return something if it doesn't look like it's been opened up and played with or anything. So I just be very careful about that too, so that, you know, so that if for whatever reason we see something we don't like or we have to send it back, you know, they won't have a problem with reselling it as brand new because it won't have been touched. Battery compartment here, it's got a spring. It's got a spring-loaded hatch. Okay, that's kind of cool. Clips in, locks in. Now the battery's on the underside of this, so I'm guessing it's going to sit up high enough off the water that we're not going to have to worry about water getting in there. Or, you know, I would maybe want to consider putting something up in there to just a thin little seal or something of some sort. I'll have to think about that. And pops out of there real quick. Quick change on the battery. It is strapped in here, guys. So here's the inside of that battery compartment. And up here's our, got our gear and our AS3X 6-channel sport receiver. That's the antenna for it. So you got a little amplifier gain on the thing. Cool. That's neat. So we access our stuff here. The wings are going to go on top. We've got lighting on the top and on the bottom here. This one is popped out, but I don't see a problem with just popping that back in. And that should be a quick, easy pop right back in there. There we go. And that sounds interesting. Okay, the ESC and stuff is buried up under here, but I see you can get the access to it from either from the top and in, or you could probably sneak it right up through there. So, not bad, not bad. I'll set this off to the side too, as well. Let me set it down like this here. Let's see. Did we forget anything in this box this side? Nope, yeah, we got it. Looks like the part of the float set, metal. They're not plastic. They were metal, heavy duty metal. So I'm guessing those are like, 4 or 5 millimeter, at least, or thicker gauge. And then these are metal tubes. They must be for the stays, but they are metal. I think. No, maybe these are plastic. All right, now we can look under here. Go this side. We've got our rear stabilizers. Rear stabilizer, elevators. Again, wrapped up pretty darn snug. Snug as a bug, right? And separately too, so they're facing each other there. Yeah, no dings. No, I don't see anything really wrong with this thing so far, guys. That one light that was down there, and I've got one tiny little on the fuselage here. It looks like a tiny little dent, little gouge, whatever. Again, I'm sure it'll see worse, but other than that, it looks pretty clean, pretty nice. All the hinges and everything are tight. And it looks like it's got nylon hinges in here too, so it's not just foam. Sweet. Feels pretty stout, like it might be pretty durable, pretty hard. And these are very nice there. These are going to look pretty cool. So, the way it's looking so far, I don't think this is going to take very long at all. Maybe an hour to put together, start to finish with the radio setup and everything, because that's already installed on his. So if they went the full route and got it all set up and adjusted too, that would be a charm. What else do we got here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I ordered some foam tack glue. You never know, I always need this stuff. I hate to run out of this, so we've got that going for us, just in case we need to do some repairs, like we did with the Corvallis. I used a considerable amount of the foam tack on the Corvallis, but hey, it worked, right? Kept got it back up in the air, and it does fly. So. So far, so good. Everybody, the wings and stuff look like they're in good shape. They, nothing bent, nothing really dented. It's, just a couple minor little, like somebody grabbed or something like that on here. I mean, you can't really hardly even see, thumb or nail marks. These look like nail marks, maybe in the handling, but probably a guy about my size. Anyway. Enough of the forensics. Everything else looks pretty good though. I like these flap ideas here. It looks like they're mounted on a rod. I'd say it's going to be pretty secure with the nylon hinges, and all the connections and the horns and stuff are covered and shielded back here. Servos are buried inside the wings. Again, very light, very light. This is going to have a very light wing load for this airplane. For an airplane this size. What else we got here? Okay. We have wing spars. This is. I know what these are. I want to be careful with these because they're foam. These are going to be the leading edge slats here, guys, for the wings. The leading edges of these wings. You have the option of removing these plugs and putting on the leading edge slats, and that's used in conjunction with your rear flaps. Or they're on there. They don't tuck in or tuck out. If you put them on there, you got to glue them on. I believe that's the way they are. Then I may want to figure out a way to put them on and take them off. Right now, just trying to get them out of this. Come on, work with me here. If I wasn't doing a video on this, this would be easy, right? Man. Somebody had a sense of humor with this one. They like wrapped it around and around and around. There we go. Presto changeo. We have our leading edge slats. I see they're mounted all here, all plastic parts. Pop off. These pop on, and this will give you the amazing slow flight and fast takeoff characteristics that this thing's being advertised for. This is supposed to limit your acrobatic abilities, but not, destroy them. It'll still do just about everything, but probably not as well. That's what they're saying. I don't know, but I haven't decided whether I'm going to fly with these or without them. I think I'm going to try it first without, and see how slow it flies and how slow I can land it like that. And if they're needed, then we'll put them on. If not, nice addition should I ever want these for a real short flight parameters. Like the park I flew in yesterday with the Corvallis. The Corvallis is just a little oversized for that small a park. Wouldn't have had a problem just flying it around, but when it came in for the landing, I need a little bit more runway than that when there's no wind to land into. This one here, you don't even really need the wind, I guess, and it'll land really, just drop down. So there it is, guys. That's all the stuff in the box here. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got here? Something plastic hiding down here. All right, we just have, okay, that's just the hardware package, okay? It's got a clip for the wings to hold the wings together, and a couple of screws for the tail section and the wings. Other than that, it looks like everything slaps together, guys. We're going to go ahead and do the build on this. It'll be probably a speed build video, and we'll get it up and going shortly. I plan on flying this one right away. Thanks for watching. You want me to throw it together real quick? Give you an idea what it's going to look like? Let's see. Oh, this looks like it's going to piece together really kind of cool. There, you're sitting up about like that, and you know, these guys just pop on, slide in, they interlock together, and then just a couple of screws on each side, it looks like. Cool, this won't take any time at all. Thanks for watching, guys. Can't wait to get this flying. This should be a lot of fun. Very light, very light. Can you believe this? It runs on a 2200 up to a 3300 3S battery. So, pretty neat. Those are real common. I got a bunch of those. And flight time is supposed to be pretty long on these, anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes. Sounds pretty good. See you soon.